More on Luke Scott and fitting back into the lineup. Let's head across the field to the MASN booth and welcome in Mark Viviano. Viv.
Well, Jim, Luke Scott is the designated hitter tonight. He'll bat fifth in that Orioles lineup. As you mentioned, the last we saw of him, he was clutching his left hamstring, rounding out that home run against the Oakland A's back on June the 30th. He took to the disabled list with him a .274 batting average and 12 home runs, and I asked him before the game here tonight if he anticipated any difficulty in rediscovering that swing here at the big league level after 3 games of rehab in the Gulf Coast League at Sarasota.
Of course. I mean, I've been out for a little over 2 weeks. So, but the only thing I can do is look at the positive. I'm back playing, and I did best I could down there to get ready as far as see some pitches and get healthy. So my swing feels good. Mechanically I'm sound. So only thing I have to do now is just get some at bats and get ready.
Luke, you've been a part of enough of this difficulty that this year has been to have stepped away and seen it from a distance to change your perspective on what this team's going through? Yeah, it's tough to watch. It's tough to see. I mean, I know because I've been here and I've gone through it myself, and it is difficult. But today's a new day. It's like the weight from the past. We can choose to carry it or set it down and try and make the most of today.
So the Orioles welcome back one of the most productive hitters they have in the lineup and has been over the past 3 years. You see the numbers there. 60 home runs total for Luke Scott, are the most by any Oriole over the past 3 years, and those 160 RBIs rank third, actually, just behind Nick Markakis and Aubrey Hoff. Luke has told me earlier that he's only been running for about the past week, spent much of his rehab doing a lot of stretching and strengthening, both with the Oriole trainers and with his personal trainer, who he had flown in from Oklahoma. He's in the lineup. We'll see how he takes to this Tampa Bay pitching staff here tonight, Jim.
All right, Viv, so Luke Scott is back. He's in the lineup, so he's here. Brian Roberts, meantime, continues his rehab tonight. He'll join the Bowie Bay Sox, so continuing that against Double-A pitching. Now, depending on the timetable, Brian wants to be here sooner than later. The Orioles want to be cautious because once they get him back, they don't want a setback. What do you expect for Brian Roberts over the next week?
Well, you're right about those setbacks, and Juan Samuel told me earlier tonight that they have to be guarded in their optimism of a return by Brian Roberts because we have seen those setbacks. He is playing second base at Bowie and batting leadoff tonight. He's scheduled to play all 9 innings. Speaking moments ago in Bowie, he said he feels fine but is aware that the nature of the back injury is it can flare up at any time, so he too is being very cautious. He'll be a designated hitter tomorrow night. The idea is to play 3 games, 9 innings in all 3 games, and then reevaluate his status at that time with Richie Bancells, with Juan Samuel, and with team president Andy McPhail. So it's 3 games, and we'll see. He could be back as early as Sunday, but again, it's wait and see when you're talking about an injury of the nature that Brian Roberts has.